Morning, Mike.
Good morning to you guys. Well, we have another brand new 9 at 9 song. We're going to keep it in house again. We all know Lothar Keller as a rock star, but here's a side of Lothar you've never seen before.
Ooh.
Take a look.
Sweet night, sweet
Wow.
when you come on, I lose my mind. You make me smile, make me smile. I love your style, I love your style.
Wow.
You're the flower of my heart, sweet night.
Wow.
I have to tell you, he did every one of those parts in the Barbershop Quartet. He was, so.
What are you wasting your time here for?
I'm trying to get out of here.
Yeah, join the club.
He just punched his ticket right there.
Wow. He had all his eggs in the heavy metal basket for so long.
Yeah. You gotta go on America's Got Talent. You're the long-haired quartet dude.
Yeah, it's a burgeoning market also. The barbershop. Everywhere you go, people
Start
are.
that market right now.
Mimes, the quartets, they're all coming back.
Unicyclists.
Yes.
Sock sniffers.
Thanks, Lothar.
That was incredible.
Wow. All right, Patrick, you're up first.
Wow, number 9. From 1953 through 1970, 6 days a week, United Airlines had men-only executive flights.
Of course they did.
Between New York and Chicago and Los Angeles and San Francisco. They advertised it as a club in the sky where cigar and pipe smoking were permitted. They also had cocktails, of course, steak dinner, and a relaxing atmosphere. And they didn't just ban women, but children also.
There we go.
When women tried to buy tickets, United would discourage them by telling them there's a ton of smoke on the flight, and it stinks because all the men take their shoes off. But United had to get rid of the executive flights after pressure from the National Organization for Women. Boy, that must have been some flight to be a flight attendant on.
Yeah.
I bet that was a real
Cigars
joyous
smoking,
experience.
Right.
Socks.
I'm sure nothing inappropriate was said on those flights.
Sure, it was totally fine.
Right.
All right, number 8. 100 years ago, this look was quite the fashion, and it turns out writer F. Scott Fitzgerald is the man behind the Roaring 20s flapper hairdo. He wrote a short
years, Robin.
Yeah, he wrote a short story, see, for the Saturday Evening Post, 1920. It was called Bernice Bobs Her Hair, and shortly after that, every woman wanted to be Bernice. And everyone wanted the bob, but the bob was more than that. Historians say cutting the long hair was part of women's new cultural liberation. Got the bob, see?
Yeah.
Man.
Number 7, a trip to the dentist is necessary, but not necessarily a fun experience. So maybe you're not changing your toothbrush enough. Sounds like common knowledge, but not so fast. People think running the brush under water is enough to clean their brush, but that's not enough to remove stubborn bacteria, especially during cold and flu season, or now during COVID. Dentists say it's better to replace your brush every 3 or 4 months, or even more frequently than that. They used to say 6, so now they're saying 3.
Wow. Boy, that should have been earlier in our show and said multiple times.
Yeah.
I mean, that's more useful than a lot of the crap we've been talking about for 5 hours.
But they're probably in bed with the toothbrush industry who's trying to make more money.
That's true.
So
Right.
Could do that.
you can just throw it
Yours
in the
is
washing
fine.
machine.
Yeah, there you go.
Number 6, there's no one better to tell me how to make my life better than Chrissy Teigen.
Ah, you're right.
On her YouTube page, she had professional organizer Crystal Gwynn on to help with her fridge. And Crystal broke it down into 4 easy parts. The first is grouping. Dairy with dairy, produce with produce. Condiments must have their own shelf. Second, compartmentalizing. This is what helps you sustain the system. It's about dividers. So if you can get a Lazy Susan or a container that holds soda cans, that's great. Or, you can improvise. Third, visibility. Make sure you can see everything.
Yeah.
This helps you when you eliminate waste. Tall items go in the back, short in the front.
Really?
Fourth is uniformity. It's about aesthetics.
Yes.
Think about maybe decanting your beverages to make things look extra neat.
That's a good
You have
idea.
that time. Of course, all this is really easy to do when you have a 60-inch fridge freezer to fit all that crap and space it out. But for most people who are working with a 36-inch Kenmore,
You just throw the stuff in there.
you just throw it in.
But how about that lazy Susan? One of the best inventions ever known to mankind, right?
Really
I
don't
gotta
get
get
enough
one
credit.
of those.
Yeah,
you
I don't
know?
have one either, but when I see them, boy, I'm excited about it.
Really insulting name too. It should be an active Susan.
Yeah,
doing
because
so
Susan's
much.
really busting a hump there, spinning around. You're right, Patrick. You've always been for women.
Oh, he's really great.
All that other stuff.
All right, number 5, the Carter Center posted. Did you see this photo of former President Carter and his wife Rosalind
What's
with
going
President
on
Biden
here?
and the First Lady?
What?
It's very odd because
Yeah, like they can
they
sit in their
look really
laps.
small,
Yeah,
right?
like they're
Okay, but
puppets.
there's a reason for this. This is courtesy of The Guardian. What most likely happened, they say, is that the photo was probably taken in a narrow space, so the photographer didn't have room to get too far back. And then they think he probably used a wide lens. And if you use a wide lens while standing very close to the subjects, this can be the result. The people closer to the camera appear bigger than those in the middle.
I think these two in the chair are shrinking.
Well,
When you get older, you shrink a lot.
Yeah.
Are there puppets? They could be like those realistic puppets that we've been seeing. We've been running ventriloquists.
it's
Yeah, I don't
just
see
it
where
is,
Biden's
Looks like
right
a
hand is.
ventriloquist man there.
Yeah.
it is it's just
That's
it's
not a trick of
odd
the
looking
camera.
picture.
Yeah. You don't have to publish the picture. I think that's the one thing we left
Yeah,
out of
if
that.
it didn't
Or
turn
put
out
it on
right.
TV.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
But it's nice to see a president and his wife and former president together.
Yeah. It's about unity.
Yes, that's what it is. Number 4, we think Twinkies last forever, but they don't. Some snack food scientists did a study, and while Twinkies last longer than most home-baked treats, they have a shelf life of 45 days.
here we
come on.
go again.
If you've had them longer
Wait
than
a
that, throw
minute.
them away.
Is that one on the left a bad one?
No.
Yeah, it,
Wait, no.
it can grow a fungus.
Oh, what can
Oh, come on. That's after 45 days.
No, that's probably after 20 years and a
Oh,
nuclear
come on, I don't
war.
want to see this.
Yeah. Well, Paul, to your point, you do need bacteria in your gut
Right.
microbiome, right? Isn't that what they say?
Yeah, what are we trying to do here?
Did I ever tell you about the time my sister Becky filled up my Twinkie with mayonnaise?
I'd love to hear.
That's a good one.
She sucked all the cream out of there, but I think it was Miracle Whip. Wrapped it back up. Fred, you want the last Twinkie?
Yeah.
And
Oh, she's a
That's pretty
jokester.
fantastic.
She's the
How old are
worst.
you guys? 35?
exactly.
All right, number 3. It may look inhuman, but transporting rhinos upside down is actually the key to their survival.
What?
Yeah. In Africa, black rhinos are prime targets for poachers, so conservationists have been relocating them to safer, more remote areas. And moving rhinos requires lots of sedation, which can lead to oxygen loss, and you can't turn them on their side. So the only logical way to do it is to hang them upside down. Keeps their airways open.
Wow.
The idea has been a huge success. The rhino population is now around 5,600. That's more than double than what it was in the 90s.
Oh,
Rhino poaching in Nambia is down 40% in last year alone.
so it's better for them to be upside down because they can't lay
Everyone
on their
knows that.
side.
Yeah, you
Oh.
want them on their backs.
All right, number 2, check this out. This is street performer DBoy Dayday.
Oh, that hurt.
What? Oh! Ow.
Wow. All right, how about that, Larry?
Oh my gosh.
No cardboard.
Look at this.
Larry, it's like they're combining my tumbling skills with your breakdancing
Yeah.
skills all in
I'm
one
just
person.
glad that we were there as pioneers to lay the foundation
Yeah,
for the
for guys
future.
like him.
Wow.
Wow, Lothar, you found your opening act. So, buddy.
That'd be a nice combination.
Right?
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Follow
Happy to
that
see
up
that.
with a barber shop.
You get the 1980s and the 1880s.
Yeah.
It's a great show. It's an all 80s show. Number 1, we wanted to congratulate a great guy who works here with us. Dan Roan, honored with a Ring Lardner Award for Excellence in Sports Journalism. He joined WGN back in 1984 and has covered all the major Chicago sporting events for 44 years.
Wow.
And a side note, Dan was also part of one of the weirdest events in TV history. November 1987, a guy wearing a Max Headroom mask hijacked the signal during the 9 p.m. WGN News. Dan was doing the sports when the screen went black.
McMahon and McKinnon 14-0 Bears. Then the defense, which hadn't put up a sack in 12 quarters.
This is kind of freaky.
Yeah. Stay with it.
Well, if you're wondering what's happened, so am I. Actually, the computer that we have running our news from time to time took off and went wild. So what we're going to do is start over from the top with the Bears.
Well,
That's a professional right
It is
there.
a professional.
That's how you handle it.
The whole thing lasted 30 seconds. Dan came back on camera, finished sports. That same night at about 11:20 p.m. it happened again, this time during the show Doctor Who on WTTW. That lasted 90 seconds. And Max ranted about nerds. WGN sportscaster Chuck Swirsky.
What?
He flipped the bird and then showed his bare buttocks.
What?
And was spanked with a fly swatter.
Wow,
Come
that's
on, I didn't know
entertainment.
I
any of
didn't
this.
know any of that. That was on our air.
Spanked with the
No,
fly
it's
swatter.
TTW. The identity of the hijacker still unknown to this
Boy, that's-
day.
So let's
What
put
do
it
you
up.
get to work, Mr. Baxter?
I know.
This should be a whole season tracking down
Well-
this
If
guy.
anybody knows this guy or it's you,
Yeah.
hey, we'll pay you for an interview.
Yeah.
I'll pay you like
Statute of limitations.
$20.
We're not going to charge you.
Yeah.
We're fine.
Yeah.
We
Come
don't-
on, that'd be awesome.
Well, you understand the motivation, though. If anyone makes you angry, it's that Chuck Swirsky. He is just the meanest guy.
Mean-hearted that guy is.
Oh, just a cruel guy.
An animal.
Really.
Worse.
The term punchable face gets thrown around a lot.
Yeah. Anyway.
That's a great piece of
Yeah.
history
I
there.
didn't know all that stuff
I didn't know he
happened.
mooned the
Me neither.
TV. That's
And now
Well,
you know. That's
wow.
the 9 at 9.